Hey, this is Jamie from Capsule Computers, and today we are reviewing Insurgency Sandstorm. This title from New World Interactive and Focus Home Interactive is available now for PC. A PlayStation 4 and Xbox One release is coming in 2019. At the time of the recording of this video, the game cost $29.99 US. After starting its life as a mod, Insurgency Sandstorm marks the franchise's second retail release. Insurgency Sandstorm uses the Unreal Engine 4 to bring its highly realistic FPS gameplay to modern systems. The game offers both PvP and PvE gameplay along with a brand new customization system, ranked matches, and community server support. When Insurgency Sandstorm was originally announced, a single-player campaign was part of the package. It sounded pretty cool as it was billed as a road trip type story in the midst of a Middle Eastern conflict. Unfortunately, the campaign was canned earlier this year when New World Interactive chose to focus development resources on the multiplayer aspect of the game. As such, there is no story or lore. Insurgency Sandstorm sticks to what made the mod so successful in the first place. The game is packed with intense infantry combat using realistic bullet physics, weapon handling, and damage. The game offers PvE and PvP modes, including ranked PvP play. The gunplay is excellent for the most part, with only a few minor issues. Even the smallest 9mm pistol round punches hard, forcing players to carefully work their way through the map with the help of suppressing fire and support abilities. Insurgency Sandstorm offers a large variety of weapons, though the practical differences within weapon types can be a bit difficult to notice at times. For example, the difference between an M16A2 and an M16A4 seems mostly visual in actual use. The bipod system is decent but needs work. Bipods don't always deploy on surfaces that seem usable, and the maximum deployable surface height feels about 10% too low. The reload UI feels a bit mistimed as a fresh magazine appears loaded in the UI before the weapon is actually ready to shoot. The mistiming can be anywhere between a split second to a few seconds depending on the weapon and if there is a round in the chamber already. PvP pits the security forces versus the insurgents in 3 different gameplay modes. The modes aren't too radically different from each other, but still offer enough variety to keep things feeling fresh. Insurgency Sandstorm is not the easiest game to learn, especially in PvP matches. While the wave-based respawn system makes the game a little less punishing, it will take some time for players to learn how to move around safely, detect incoming fire, and manage recoil. The game's PvE mode features smaller teams working their way through multiple checkpoints against waves of computer-controlled enemies. While the bots are easier to kill, PvP tends to feel fairer as the bots have an uncanny ability to detect players and hurl Molotov cocktails with disturbing precision. On the other hand, the smaller team size makes it easier to work together and coordinate. Insurgency Sandstorm's progression system is strictly cosmetic. All players have access to the game's full loadout of weapons and equipment right away. Each account level grants a random cosmetic item and 100 currency to buy specific pieces. I find the progression to be a little slow after level 15. If future updates bring more customization options, the experience gain will need to be tweaked accordingly. The control scheme is excellent. Unlike other tactical shooters, Insurgency Sandstorm's control scheme is very simple and only adds a few keys to the standard FPS layout. It's generally intuitive and easy to use. My biggest problem with the game is a sheer lack of content. The existing maps are excellent with tons of twists and turns for intense close-quarter battles. There's just not enough of them. Considering the game's price point, I would have liked to see 2 or 3 more maps at launch. Insurgency Sandstorm is an excellent-looking game, save for the visual glitches. The maps are filled with enough unique assets to make areas feel natural. The customization system is excellent, letting players create an easily identifiable character without looking out of place. The only real issue with the visuals is the volume of minor bugs that plague the game. I have yet to play a match without seeing some bug like a missing player model or a floating weapon attachment. Luckily there hasn't been any that are game-breaking, but the bugs do break immersion. The audio experience is good, the sound effects are excellent and create an immersive feeling to the game. The music is a bit limited, but does a good job adding a bit of tension near the end of the match. The voice acting is well within expectations for a mid-range title, but lacks the variety and consistency of a AAA game. Insurgency Sandstorm is not going to win over those who hate Insurgency. The new game focuses on minor improvements to the existing gameplay and modernized visuals versus massive gameplay changes. Fans of tactical shooters and co-op titles will have a blast with Insurgency Sandstorm. However, the game will likely remain a niche title for now as the game suffers from a lack of polish and content at launch. I'm awarding Insurgency Sandstorm 7.5 capsules out of 10. If you want to read this review, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the video's card. I hope to see you soon. This is Jamie from Capsule Computers signing off. Hey YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to Capsule Computers for more awesome videos. If you're looking for more videos to watch, check out our review of Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden here on the left. And if you're looking for more arcadey shooter, check out our review of Battlefield 5 here on the right.